y'all. Hey, happy Friday Eve, y'all. It is Friday Eve, aka Thursday, and I am excited. So I am just getting my morning started. I'm logged on to work. Hopefully it is a slower day. I'm eating boiled eggs with ketchup. Yes, I put ketchup on my eggs, yeah. And I made these medium. Y'all gotta get y'all egg machine if y'all don't have one, because it makes the boiled eggs perfect. Soft, medium, hard. And just a couple pieces of bacon. So I also have my vitamins here, and I want to share them with you. See what y'all are taking. So I have them here. Okay. This is about 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. So I take a multivitamin. I take a pre and probiotic. My daily ashwagandha, my zen, my peace. I shared that with y'all in my trip to Santa Barbara, that I take that because it really be helping me out. Especially if you have anxiety and depression and stuff, which I do. The ashwagandha be having me A-okay. I got fish oil because I do not take enough fish oil. Or I don't eat enough fish. I like fish, but I guess I don't eat it enough. So that's like the supplement for it. Y'all, my GERD, gastroesophagus reflux disease, basically a extreme level of acid reflux. So I just started taking the little like daily medicine to help with all of that. And you don't have to take it for the rest of your life. You take it for a certain point, and then when it slows down, you can stop taking it or whatever. And you just get it over the counter. I also have a Claritin because my allergies are annoying. I have a black seed oil. Let me tell y'all, the power of this black seed oil is crazy. I was taking this every day, and now we got to take this every other day. And when I say you absolutely have to take this damn thing with food, you have to. At least for me. Because if I don't take this black seed oil with food, that damn thing's so strong, it will have your stomach flipping. Then we have iron. I am iron deficient girly. My iron is extremely low. So I got to start taking that. Or been taking it now for a month and something. And then vitamin D. Black people, we don't get enough of this. So make sure you're taking your vitamin D. Those are my vitamins. Some are daily. Some are every other day. It just depends because of the dosage. Oh, but that's all it's it. And it don't take much for me to take vitamins, as you can see. I only took them. There was 9 of them, half and half, 4 and 5. Because I don't have an issue taking pills, so it doesn't bother me. But yeah, that is what I do in the morning. I have been having matchas in the morning time because I am not a coffee drinker. Fun fact, I am not a coffee drinker. And I do not drink. I'm not a coffee drinker. And I don't drink hot beverages. Like I can't stand anything hot. And not spicy, but hot. So I don't like hot showers. I don't like the summer weather because it's hot. I don't like my food extremely hot. I like it to be just ready and edible, not piping hot. I don't like the hot drinks. None of that. I just don't like hot stuff. So I drink my matcha cold, but I am starting I'm starting a detox on Monday, y'all, because when I tell you my stomach's just been flipped upside down, it's been flipping, and I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't know what's going on, but it gotta stop. It gotta stop. I also have endometriosis, which, if you are an endo warrior, you know that endo just linked to a whole lot of things. And over the years, I've been trying to discover all these things that I think is wrong. And then they're like, oh, everything's normal. So that just goes to tell you that the endo affects you in a certain way. So it, especially for me, affects my gut. It's like I can never eat something without feeling like I have to run to the bathroom with a sense of urgency. Nauseous, stomach cramping. It's a lot. And yes, if y'all ask, have you taken all the time? I have. Endoscopy, colonoscopy, blood work, samples, this, that, and the third. I've been dealing with these pains, y'all, for like the last 5-6 years. So it's just, now I'm gonna go see another endo specialist in like 2 weeks, because I was diagnosed from my last endo specialist of having endometriosis, and I'm not sure if they're going to want to opt in for me to take the surgery or not. But other than MRI and ultrasound, y'all, you really don't know where the endo live in your body unless you do a laparoscopic surgery, because MRIs and ultrasounds is not going to pick up the details of what a camera can. So it's a lot. It's stressful. It's overwhelming. This week, the endo has really been affecting my everything. And I'm going to just be very transparent with y'all. So this goes into what I was talking about in my therapy session. Typically, I have it on Thursdays, but I had it yesterday. And literally, this last week of ovulation, so when I ovulate, I also get cramps. Like I would get cramps during my period. Maybe not as extreme, but a good amount. And so I'll have cramps. I'll have the like sweet cravings. My libido is, I already got a high libido. I'm gonna just be very transparent with y'all. But my libido is heightened even that much more. And my mood, I'm not normally a moody person in the sense of, I don't get angry because of my period or anything like that. But I get really sad. I'm already an emotional person. But I've been really sad lately, like missing my boyfriend. For those of y'all that don't know, we're long distance. So missing him like crazy. High libido. Put that together. And then my stomach cramping. My stomach hurting so fucking bad. Excuse me. From just eating simple shit. And I'm telling y'all, I've eliminated so much stuff out of my diet that I don't even know how much more I have in me to eliminate anything. Like, it's becoming exhausting, mentally, emotionally, physically, that I just don't have it in me anymore. So we're gonna see how that goes in the next couple weeks or whatever. But yeah, I'm just tired. But y'all see what I ate. Like 2 pieces of bacon, 3 boiled eggs. I don't eat a lot. Like, I just do not eat a lot naturally, and I already be in a calorie deficit, but also the endo have really put in a stint on me being able to like lose this random extra freaking pounds that I've gained in the last 3 years out of nowhere. That was something new for me I had never dealt with. I mean, I've always been plus size, but I never just gained weight like that. So dealing with that, not eating enough, just the whole 9. It's a whole thing. I'll share that in another video. I don't want to bore y'all with all of that information, but y'all, it's been a time. But what I do want to share with y'all is I ordered something from Ulta Beauty. Last time I had to blur out my freaking address, so let's just make sure I don't have to deal with all of that this time. So let me show y'all what I got. I got some stuffs, some goodies, and I want to share with y'all. So I'm not a makeup girly, as I told y'all in my last vlog when I was going to my day trip. But like if I go on my day trip or if I go out, I like to do a little something. I'm a very natural makeup wearer, not the 20 layers contour, the this, the that. I think it's really pretty how the girls do it. And maybe one day I'll learn how to do the contour, the blah, blah, blah. But I don't really care. I'm very much like a BB cream girl or a simple foundation and can go. So Bare Minerals, let me show y'all. Bare Minerals, y'all, they have a powder foundation. Oily girls, I have learned long ago, if you are oily, and excuse the shower y'all hear in the background, you live in an apartment building, somebody else running their shower, but if you're oily, this kind of foundation is great for you because of the fact that you will contract more oil with like the liquid foundation. So I have learned that having this sort of foundation is better. Also, Bare Minerals is cleaner ingredients. Y'all have gotten to learn about me in these vlogs. I prefer to go with cleaner ingredients when I can. And so I hope this is the right one. I got 50 Deep Neutral. It's a little orangey. So it's given this is not going to be right. Yeah, I'm gonna, this is why I hate finding shades online, because that little shade finder thing do not be accurate. Yeah, this is too orange compared to my face. Oh my god. I mean, I have like that warm undertone and I do like warm, but this is given that this is too orange. Oh my god. Okay, they did suggest another color to me, so I ain't even gonna hold you, and I went on ahead and was like, I'm not that dark. Not that I have anything against, let me just pause, because some of y'all will start being, she's a colorist, da, da, da. No, it's just I'm not that dark, right? So when they suggested it, I was like, that doesn't make any sense. But baby, we're gonna have to exchange this, because that's giving not the right shade. Or when I'm in the store, I'm gonna try it out, because sometimes things can be deceiving, and I don't want to test that one because they can sell that one. At least in the store, I don't play with my face, but in the store I put it on my hand, and since my hand is the color of my face, I can like test it here and see. I should have just did that. What else did I get? I got, ooh, I treated myself to a travel size perfume. So I got the Alien perfume, Alien Goddess by Mugler. Y'all, if you haven't smelled this, all of this from Ulta Beauty, so y'all can go and test it out in person. If you have not smelled this, y'all, if you have not smelled this, I'm telling you right freaking now, I had the little baby trial size and I fell in love. So I ordered these next, because I feel like the potency in these are different than them little tiny trial sizes. And these are really worth your money to make sure that you want to invest in the big one. See, it already smells slightly different, but I know it'll smell even better when I spray it on my body. So we're going to try that out and see how much I really do love it. And then I can invest in the big one. I also invest in Rihanna's Fenty Beauty Invisimatte, which is like a pressed powder for people with oily skin. But also it's just an instant setting powder or whatever, but blotting powder as well. Like you could put it on when you first do your makeup, but you're also supposed to be able to do it throughout the day, so when you get really oily, that's so cute. It is like the shape of a purse on the side of it. You see, it's like the shape of a purse. And so throughout the day when you have your makeup on, you're supposed to, oh, this is a fancy compact. But that's because a lot of her stuff is refills. So you can get a refill. So it's just like a clear powder. It comes with the fancy little pressed powder. And then it has its mirror, which I think is super cute. And it's supposed to be like where you can like put it on while you're applying makeup, but it can also blur like, you know, your pores or control the oil on your face and all that other stuff. So I got that. Then I got some more of the glycolic acid, which is really perfect. If y'all don't know about glycolic acid, just research. A lot of people is using it for deodorant, natural deodorant. It's supposed to help with perspiring underneath the armpits. Some people use it for dry scalp. Some people use it for their face and neck discoloration. I've been using it for, if you know about HS, which is the common boils that a lot of people get, I personally use it for that, and it comes in this bottle, but this lasts me for a couple years, y'all, because I put it in a spray bottle, and then I just spray it underneath my arms or wherever I get like a boil, and it helped calm all the situation. Anyways, I also get the glycolic acid body wash from Natrium. I really, really love this brand, Natrium's glycolic acid. It really exfoliate the bumps as well. So those together in the shower and then that spray after the shower, you're good. And then I'm just trying a new like micellar water cleanser thing for when I do my makeup to get the makeup off. So that's pretty much what I got going on, y'all. What I ordered, because it was a Memorial Day sale and I had a coupon and I had gift cards and rewards and all this other stuff, so I was able to save like a great deal of money. So that's my little haul this morning. Let me go on ahead and get to work, because I've been chattering y'all ears off for the first half of this vlog here. But we just gonna be chilling this weekend. We're not gonna be doing too much. I just want to show y'all my little situation from Ulta Beauty. I might go and exchange this foundation, so I'll probably take y'all with me on that. I may go to Costco to return something and get something else. I may also go to the movies this weekend. I think I want to go to the movies this weekend. I haven't been to the movies in a while. Like, I'm just not a big movie goer anymore. When I was a teenager, I did, and I just don't anymore. But I want to go see that Keke Palmer movie. I think it's Boosters. So I want to go check that out, support. And I want to have a little last hoorah before I get into this detox. Because detoxes aren't easy. They're worth it, but they're not easy. So that's what I'm planning on doing this weekend, amongst other little things. So I'll take y'all with me. But for now, let me get my tail to work. And I'm going to check back in with y'all later. Hi. Good morning, y'all. It is officially Friday. I am very, very grateful for that. I'm eating the same breakfast that I had yesterday. Boiled eggs, a couple pieces of bacon. And I had this like egg roll thing that I had. So I just ate a little bit of that. But today, I am gonna be going to Trader Joe's. So if you watch my reviews, then you know that like I love Trader Joe's. And so I'm gonna take y'all there with me today, because we need to get some stuff for the detox. So it's gonna be a very light trip, which I love actually when I do detoxes, because the reality is you're not eating as much, right? Like eating a smoothie or a juice or a salad or some nuts, you're not taking in that much. So it shouldn't cost that much, especially if you're a single person. I can't speak for multiple people doing it, but especially if I'm getting it just for myself, my food bill that week usually isn't that high. So I'm gonna take y'all in a little bit to Trader Joe's. I'm just trying to finish up some work, and then I'll take my lunch break, and then we'll go. And I was trying to think what I wanted to do. I swear, I feel like every time I'm trying to record, the fucking helicopters always want to be coming in doing the most. I feel like that all the time. But anyway, I was trying to think for the weekend. We're staying on a tight budget this weekend. I like to budget my stuff to make sure I'm like on track with stuff. And I have like my weekly layout of like where my bills, you know, financially, where bills are getting paid, this is getting paid, what extra I may have, blah, blah, blah. This weekend, ain't no spending no extra. Too crazy. So what I'm gonna do is go to the Dollar Tree, and I'm gonna return those adhesive towels that I believe I showed y'all. Because I wanted to do adhesive towel behind my stove in my kitchen sink. But like, y'all, I really do truthfully hope to be moving somewhere, like another apartment next year, hopefully. And I'm like, you've been here for all these years. You might as well just keep the damn thing instead of trying to dress it up for like a year, right? It just doesn't make sense. So I'm just gonna return them. I'm not gonna sit here and invest on sprucing anything up. Whatever furniture I'm buying is just gonna be what I need right now, because I need a new bed frame, all that stuff. So I'll just do that. So I'm gonna return that to Dollar Tree. And let me know. So y'all comment if y'all feel how I do. If you're trying to stick to like a certain little cute little budget, or if you're just like, I'm not even just trying to spend money to spend money, because I'm not a spend money to spend money type of girl. I'm very like, I gotta do this and this and this and this, and I have to actually get better with treating myself to stuff. But Dollar Tree is my favorite store. Like, I love me a dollar store, honey. Love me a dollar store zone, okay? And I will go into Dollar Tree, especially like if I feel like I'm not gonna go buy anything else, and I will make sure I can spend like a cute little 20 bucks in here. Okay, I normally on average spend like no more than like $20-$30 at a time, because I don't be needing a bunch of stuff, but there be some stuff that I like to stock up on or whatever. So I'm gonna return those towels, which end up coming out to like $16. So that'll give me $16, and then all I gotta spend is like a little cute extra 16. You know what I mean? Out of my pocket. So I like that. So I was gonna do that today, but it's looking like I'm gonna just wait till tomorrow. And I'm gonna just go to Trader Joe's today, and then go to Dollar Tree tomorrow. And then I'm gonna also take the Ulta Beauty, so y'all see it here still. I'm gonna see if I can exchange the face foundation, or to see if maybe that might be the color. But I think I just want to test in the store and see, like I told y'all. And then I'm gonna try to go to the movies. I'm gonna try to go to the movies. That's gonna be my little solo rendezvous for me this weekend. Going to the movies. And I'm gonna give me a little treat, because y'all, I am ready for this cleanse. So let me show y'all the books that I got like years ago. And it's helpful. So I've been following this like nutritionist, whatever, since I don't even know, y'all, for years, okay? And I got her books. It's JJ Smith. This is her here. Black woman and she does the green smoothies. And this was her first book here, the 10-Day Green Smoothie Cleanse. And you can find these on Amazon if y'all are interested. I can also leave a link in case y'all are like wondering. But this gives you just like a 10-day breakdown of how to like detox, what to drink that day, what to eat that day, that kind of thing. And typically with the 10 green smoothie days, you usually have like 2 smoothies. I don't know. I can't remember the exact thing. I would have to like look into it. But you usually have like 2 smoothies a day with a healthy meal type of thing, right? So that's usually how it's like laid out. You get rid of all the things. You're detoxing anything that you breathe in, eat, whatever the case may be, and it's to help reset, you know, your body, your mind, your just everything. That's the whole concept of, you know, a smoothie cleanse. So you typically do that. She gives you like a shopping list inside of here, and she gives you like all the little stuff. So just purchase the book, and then it'll tell you from there like what you do. So you'll eat, it says, yeah, each day you drink 3 green smoothies, 1 for breakfast, 1 for lunch, and 1 for dinner. You can also sip on the smoothie throughout the day if you're starting to feel hungry. You also want to take in other liquids, right? Like drinks, like hot teas if that's your thing, plenty of water. And then you can have snacks such as like vegetables or fruit or a handful of nuts or, you know, like things like that. That's usually what you're taking in. And if you want to do, that's the full cleanse. But if you want to do the modified version, then you'll do 2 smoothies a day for breakfast and lunch. And then for dinner, you'll have like a healthy something, right? This is to get your bowel movement. This is to get you cleansed in your soul. It gives you all the remedies on how to like really get your gut right. And then she came up with the 30-day where you can like keep following it and keep going. I keep the books just so I can reference them, and so I'm gonna look through them actually to see if there's some stuff that I am like, you need to pick up. But I already have some stuff in the house. So I already have some frozen fruit. I'll just get like a thing of vegetables to be able to, you know, blend up and juice. I'm gonna get liquids, so make sure I got some more like sparkling water. Make sure that I got coconut water, boiled eggs, nuts, you know, apple cider vinegar, so I can do certain like waters, that kind of thing. So that's what I'm gonna get at Trader Joe's today. And I'm gonna start off with the first week, see how it go. That's a 10-day smoothie thing, so that's essentially a week, 7 days plus the extra 3. So I'll definitely do at minimum like the 10 days. And then however I'm feeling, I'll continue on and do like a month or whatever, right? If that's what I want to do. So I'm gonna take y'all with me to do that. And excuse me, that's gonna be all, and that's it. But yeah, I'll check in with y'all when I get ready to go. I need to get cracking on doing some of this work for like the next hour. No distractions. So I'm going to try to buckle down and do this for the next hour. Some work. Because it's really a slow day, but my manager did ask me if I can help him with this. So I want to at least make sure that I have that locked down before I decide to go on my lunch break to Trader Joe's and, you know, do all the things. So I'll definitely check back in with y'all. Mama. Hey y'all, I am back from Trader Joe's. I just want to show y'all what I got. It's going to be a very heavy liquid sort of diet, y'all. I got some more eggs. from there. Pasteurized. I usually get pasture raised eggs. Matter of fact, let me just leave them in a carton and just stick them in the fridge. I did try Trader Joe's new passion fruit orange guava juice, and I'm gonna tell y'all why I got these, because I know some people's gonna be like, that has sugars added or that has stuff in it. Trader Joe's is pretty good with not adding a bunch of stuff, and I always read the ingredients, obviously. So this juice here literally has passion fruit juice, orange juice, and guava juice. That is literally the only ingredients. Let's see if I can get it to focus. See the ingredients right there? That is literally the only ingredients in this thing. They don't add extra stuff. No added sugar, juice, whatever. It's the same thing with their sparkling, which I showed y'all the lychee I got before. It's the same thing. Just the lychee juice and then the carbonated, you know, water that you add, and the sweetness come from the lychee juice. Same thing with their guava. I haven't, oh, maybe I did try this last year, but I got 3 of those just to kind of have. I'm not trying to load up. And I also know, before the nutrition police get up in here, I already know that fruit itself has a good amount of sugar. The sugar for the guava is 12 grams. The sugar for the lychee is 12 grams. The sugar for the passion fruit one is 29 grams. Like, I'm aware of that, but I will like cut it with, you know, some veggies, all that kind of stuff, and obviously be mindful. I also got coconut water. I just want to tell y'all, I cannot stand coconut water. Can't stand it by itself. You will not ever see me just, I do not like coconut water. I feel like the consistency reminds me of like snot. It just has this thickness to it. And then the taste of it with it, it's just not a thing. I like coconut milk, but I do not like coconut water. But I love, love, love to get this when I want to make like the Starbucks dupe, like the pink drinks or fruit drinks, and I'm mixing it with something. It's A1. So I got that. I got a bag of kale to put in my smoothies. I got arugula to put in like my power bowl for like dinner, whatever I'm gonna have for dinner. I got some mint to make like some mint water. I got cucumber. I actually should have got more cucumber because I could have made like a cucumber water. That could have been nice. I might pick up 2 more of these over the weekend. Yeah, that might be nice. Because I was getting this just to eat it. Because I already got one in the refrigerator. But I might get 1 extra that I can make like a cucumber mint lemon something water. I got another bag of sweet potatoes because I will be having 1 meal a day. So next week it'll be ground chicken with sweet potatoes diced with the bed of arugula, and then I mix it and I season it up real good. And then I got like pickled onions, so I can do that and it'll be yummy. These, I've done a review on it, so go and check them out. But these already made juices from Trader Joe's, same thing apply. All that's in here is exactly what it says. No added sugars, none of that. So that's just like another form of juice in case I don't want to make a juice myself. I'm not going to be able to go to Costco to get more sparkling. So this is the one that I pick up from Trader Joe's, which is just like 99 cents for like a 33. And then I just get these and it'd be good to go. I'd be good to go, honey. Good to go. I also picked up some spinach, chopped spinach that I can put in the freezer and also put in my juice. So that'll be good. I also have some of this from Trader Joe's from the last time. It's like a little mix. So this will be good for a juice. I have strawberries and blueberries in the freezer. I have pineapples in the freezer. So I think that'll be a good, you know, mixture for next week. Because I shop weekly, so it's not going to take too much. I did get some organic apple cider vinegar because this is going to be good for the detox as well. But also, your boy Obama is going through his summer and spring allergy situation. So I got that because they say if you dilute it with some water, then you'll be able to, you know, put it on their paws and they'll be good to go. And y'all, I love my insulated bag from Trader Joe's. These bags here, they're clutch. They just came out with new colors too for their lunch bags that are the same exact shape, but just small enough, like for a lunch bag. I got like 2 of them, so I didn't buy any of the new ones. But I got 2 of these too, purple and pink. And then these 2 are also perfect fruit alternatives. Healthy for kids too. But if you don't want to have anything that has extra ingredients, these are holy grail at Trader Joe's. These here, the like fruit bars, apple and mango, that's all that's in here. This one's apple and strawberry, and this one's apple and coconut. These, I only got 3 because I already got a bunch of juices that I'll be having. So, you know, I don't want to get too carried away. I got chia seeds that I can put in my juice. I can make like a chia water and then pour some in there. Because they say you don't want to digest chia seeds dry. You want to try to have them where they're soaked and all that stuff. So we're going to go on ahead and put this in the fridge. I'm gonna have a lychee drink right now. But yeah, y'all, my stomach is gonna thank me. When I tell y'all my stomach's gonna thank me, it's gonna thank me. Because my stomach has already just been doing flips and doing dips and just doing the freaking most, y'all. And so I'm very much, sorry, let me stop talking in the refrigerator. I'm very much looking forward to this detox. I need it. It's just going to be juices. So I'll take what I purchased, these, and I can, like, you know, blend it up with some veggies as well. The kale or the spinach, and pour it with this, make a juice. Not the sparkling drinks, but like the ones that's not sparkling, or the coconut water. I bought some carrots to snack on, whole carrots, because I started to hear about the research of people buying the baby carrots, which I usually would buy, but the chemicals I guess they put on there to make them baby carrots are not that great. So they started saying, like, buy the pure carrots and cut them up yourself. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm probably gonna try that carrot ribbon salad, where you just shred it, and then you do like a vinegar and the cucumber and the this and that. I think I'm gonna try that with this. And then the last thing that I got for a snack, because I love me some chips, y'all, and these was the last little bit of chips that I have. It's like a white truffle sea salt. So I'm gonna finish these up. But I got me some garlic and onion pistachios, which will be a good little substitute, you know. And all it got is pistachio, sea salt, garlic powder, onion powder, and that's it. You know, the simple stuff up in here. So if I want something like that's kind of like a chip, we're gonna eat these nuts. And then, like, you know, boiled eggs or whatever the case may be. So that is what I got from my run at Trader Joe's. And that's gonna be starting Monday, because Monday's the 1st. So starting Monday, we at it, y'all. We are at it. I'm gonna obviously keep y'all updated, because I know the first few days of detoxing, your whole body feel like you're going through crazy withdrawals. But I got some ginger drink, lemon drink, I got apple cider vinegar, I have all the things. I must try to stay hydrated. I know I'm probably gonna get that withdrawal headache. I can already predict that that may happen. Sometimes it doesn't, but sometimes it does. And that's gonna be it, because y'all, I only had the breakfast that I was telling y'all about, but my stomach has been so flipped upside down that I haven't even had lunch, and I'm about to just have something to drink, and that's it. Like, besides not eating enough anyways, and I just automatically fall in a calorie deficit, the way that I be feeling so sick, nauseous, and everything, I just don't want to eat. So it's like, well, if that's the case, just go on ahead and have very simple ass food, whole foods that you can understand what the fuck is going up in there, and get it popping. So we're gonna keep y'all posted on how that go, but I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna have one little treat meal this weekend, and it's a wrap on that. Hey y'all, happy Saturday. About to go inside of Ulta Beauty and exchange this foundation, or try it on in the store and see if it's the right shade. And the perfume was not a go, y'all. I did not like the scent. It was just not the same. So let's go in here and see if we can get store credit or something. Y'all, we got the foundations. So let's just see which one. Okay. Okay, this is their Longwear Mineral foundation. And I'm sure the colors are probably similar. I can even probably look at the foundation liquid one and see. Okay, y'all, so I found Deep 46 Medium, which is closest. It's a little off, but the neutral is the closest to this in store, because the one that I have is just online. So I feel like it should be fine as it sets in. And I just put it on my hand, so y'all can probably see. There it is right there. I didn't blend it in that well, but okay, y'all, so she suggested the Charlotte Tilbury for contour, because I also want to try to see if I can figure out how to do a little contour. But it's $44, and I ain't trying to do all of that right now. So I might just try e.l.f. Because e.l.f. is a pretty good brand for it to be like more low budget, and it doesn't bother me as much. So I think I'm gonna just try this one, because I'm just playing around with it. I feel like if I end up loving it, then I can like move on up. But for now, since I'm just trying it out, I feel like e.l.f. should be fine. I showed y'all the one that she suggested. So I'm just gonna go cross compare and see if at least the coloring is right. I don't wanna get into like blush and contour and all that stuff, but I do wanna at least try, yeah, the concealer. I just wanna try contour. So y'all, it actually works out. She was telling me, see, I still have it on my skin, and it actually goes well. So she was telling me that I had chose the right foundation from online, because what happens is it looks too orange, but really it starts to settle. And she was like, you really need to let makeup set in step by step before applying like the other parts. So I guess I got the right shade. It had looked a little too orange to me. I had showed y'all, so I don't know. I thought that this would be a little too orange, but she was like, no, I think that you matched it well. Because she's like, you can't just go based off of that. You need to apply it and put it on your hand and let it sit. So the one that I had showed y'all in the store was that same shade. It was just a matte liquid, but on my hand it looks good. Like, it looks pretty good. So I think it should be fine. And you know, at the end of the day, Ulta Beauty, like, if you don't like it, you can return it. So It's not a big deal. And then I showed y'all that I just got the contour sponge, which is literally the same application and everything like the freaking Charlotte Tilbury one. Like, look, and this one has infused squalene, and you know, I do love that Elf's stuff is clean as well, like clean ingredients, paraben free, and you know, all that like stuff. So I think that this will do me well enough to just at least try it out, because I don't even know if I'm gonna like contouring. But I know that I have a round face, so I do think that it could be helpful, you know, to just kind of like chisel out and then like differentiate the neck fat from the chin fat, you know what I mean? Like, it can really give that defined look. So we're just gonna go with that and try it out, and I'll try the foundation out and just go from there. But I'm gonna have to try out this foundation soon, only because if it doesn't work, then I only have a certain amount of days that I can like return it to Ulta Beauty, because I think you got 30 days to return for money, and then I think you have past that, it's like store credit, and I would rather get money back for this if it's not gonna work out, you know what I mean? But I'm not gonna try it today. I'll just like play in some makeup. I do have a doctor's appointment coming up, not this week but the next week, so I think that'll be perfect to put this on that day, try it out, and then if I don't like it, then I don't know if I'm gonna return it. But let's go on ahead and head to the movies, because it's 3:10 now. The movie theater is around the corner. The movie's supposed to start for 3:30, but it even tells you when you buy the ticket, it's like, all movies start between, what is it? All movies start between 25 to 30 minutes after. So I really got an entire hour before it starts. But I'm gonna go so I can grab my pretzel bites. I did get pretzel bites. I know those is not gluten-free, but I told y'all my little 5%. I try to get a little 5% when I need it, and this detox is starting on Monday. So I'm gonna have my little garlic parmesan pretzel bites today, and I haven't had lunch, so that will be filling. I also got some little snacks, so I'll show y'all when I get there. You know, you gotta sneak them in. So I got that in my sweater. I'm gonna bring my big bag in today so I can bring my water from the Dollar Tree, my little Raisinets from the Dollar Tree, and then the pretzel bites I'm getting from the movies. Hey y'all, so I am done with the movie. I am parked, ready to go in for the rest of the weekend. Tomorrow's gonna be my Sunday reset, so not gonna be doing too much craziness, but I want to come back and close this vlog out and give y'all my perspective on the movie. So the movie, I feel like nowadays trailers are no longer really hitting the mark. I feel like a movie can either be good and the trailer's just not that great, or I feel like the trailer give a little insight and then the movie's not that great. So this one gave the whole premise of boosters, and I'm not going to spoil the movie, just so you know, but I went to go see I Love Boosters, I believe. Yeah. So the trailer gave the comedy, and it gave that it could be a little adventurous. The category or genres they put it for was comedy and adventurous. I didn't know when they meant adventurous that it would go a little down like the quirky route. It was giving very quirky, like a little bit of action, chasing after each other, all that stuff. I figured that because if you're a booster, you're most likely running from whatever. And I'm just sharing y'all whatever was in the trailer, right? So I'm not sharing y'all the whole like entire movie. So watching the trailer, I'm like, okay, yeah, like if they're boosters, then they're gonna be running from people or doing, mischievous stuff or whatever. I just feel like the movie got a little too kind of like not exactly Marvel, but a little like actiony, like Marvel-esque. And I'm not a Marvel fan. I'm not an action movie sort of girl. So I think that's where I was a little like, this is kind of losing my interest. I think it was cute. I think it was laughable. I appreciated that I got some good laughs. But it was ultimately just like a getting out the house, something to see on a cute little Saturday evening. But if I had to rate it, I would rate it just based off of what I would prefer. And just overall, I feel like the storyline just kind of, I get what the storyline was, but it almost felt like in some instances they were pushing it a little further than what I would have cared for. I would give the movie overall like a 7. 6.87. Because I don't know. Like I was in it for some stuff and then I was just out of it for other parts. And I was one of the first ones to finish with the movie. I knew when it was ending because you could tell when the movie's wrapping up. So it was funny because I had just walked out right at that tail end of it before the credits could even come on. And then it's funny, I went off to the restroom. And as soon as I was like coming out of the restroom, people were coming out of the theater. So I left right in time. But yeah, I would just say check out the trailer. If you are into comedy and adventure, then it's probably up your speed. There's some good little points in it, but yeah, 6.87 out of 10 was my thoughts. It did make me think overall going to the movies today, though, was like, this could be fun. This could be relaxing. This is like getting out the house and you get to see something, right? And I love movies in general. I grew up watching a bunch of movies, but I never really would be the person that felt like I need to run to the movies. And I saw Keke Palmer talking about this movie, and I was like, you know what? Let me go to the movies. And so I did, and I checked it out or whatever. I do have like the insider membership for AMC, so I have like the standard level, but you can get like discounts and stuff. And I'm a student, so I was able to get a matinee discount, but also even better of a student discount since I am a student. Sometimes I'll be having to remind myself of that. But yeah, other than that, it was cool. It was cool. I definitely think I want to go to the movies a little bit more. Maybe once every month, every 2 months, something like that. If you're wondering the genre that I'm into, you didn't ask, but I'm going to tell you anyway. I am romance, comedy, thriller, horror, girl, those are my things. I either want super cutesy, I want something funny, I want something thriller, suspenseful, horror, so I can even be in there just like, oh, wow, oh. Like, that's the stuff that I like to watch. So I will look for more movies just within that, and I am going to be paying close attention to the genre, because I'm just realizing if that's what it says, that's what it says. Even though there was comedy, the fact that there was adventure, that's what threw me off, so I have to pay closer attention to that. But that's pretty much all. That's it, y'all. Thank you for spending the weekend with me. Just a chill vibe sort of situation. I did my little errands. As you saw, I grabbed me a little bit of dinner on the way home, because I don't have anything else prepared in the house from my meal prep from the week. So I'm gonna have this takeout. Tomorrow I'm gonna pull something out the freezer just so I'll have something to eat for like lunch, dinner. And then breakfast, I have that on deck. But other than that, y'all, that's all. That's it. My detox starts on Monday, and I'm really actually looking forward to it. I really, really am. So until next time, we'll start the new vlog with the detox, and y'all know I'm going to let y'all know how it's going. So I hope y'all had a great weekend. It is time for me to get in the house and get to my boy, because we're going to give him a walk. That way I can settle in and just vibe out for the rest of the night. So other than that, I'm just going to say bye with my half of the heart, because I'm holding up the camera with the other half. So I want to just say bye. And I'll talk to y'all next week. To understand, I just want to live my life, and I want to do it right. I just want to take my time.